What's going on? It's Kevan Kenney inside the Billboard offices here in New York City with one of the fastest rising stars in the world of music today. We can say that it's official. Ugly God. What's up, man?
Gang, gang. I'm doing good.
You doing good?
Yeah.
We are just a couple days away as we tape this interview from the Hot 100 Festival. You are one of the featured performers on the Saturday. That's August 19th. Are you excited for the festival?
Hell yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like getting out there in front of everybody and putting
Yeah,
on a show?
I love festivals, like just a whole bunch of different shit.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting, right? Because you kind of came up on SoundCloud. You went viral on the internet with Water and a bunch of other tracks. When did performing sort of like come into the picture for you?
While I was in college, actually, that's where I was doing all the, just uploading shit on stuff on SoundCloud. And then they started hitting the email.
Yeah.
And it's like they just forced a career upon you. And it's tight.
Right.
It's tight. Yeah.
That's cool. Let's take it back actually to college and to SoundCloud, because from what I understand, I mean, this all kind of started with a freestyle. You went to college, you grew up, you kind of moved all over the place, but you posted a freestyle that you recorded in your, I guess, freshman dorm room.
Yeah.
It has like 95 million streams right now.
Yeah.
Talk to me about this freestyle.
It's Water, man.
Oh, it was Water?
Yes.
Water was the freestyle.
Yes.
Dude, all right. I didn't realize that. That's crazy. So you recorded Water, which charted, peaked at number 80, by the way, on the Hot 100, on the Billboard Hot 100, which is crazy. Congratulations.
Thanks.
So you recorded that in a freshman dorm room?
Yes.
Dude, you got to tell me that story. That's crazy.
Okay, well, I was in college, and I was actually doing good. When I dropped out, I was doing good. I was a school guy.
Did you like school?
I fucking love school.
You did? All right.
I love school.
All right.
I was, I had a full ride. I was double majoring. I was doing good. But I noticed that every single day of college, it does get repetitive, and then you do start getting bored after a while, seeing the same people, eating the same shit, doing the same shit.
Yeah.
And then I just fucking made a song, bro. I did make a few songs before that, but whenever I got bored in college, that's when I said I'm gonna pick this back up.
Right on.
And just to be doing something, not to be like I want to try to make it out this because I don't like all this, but it was just to be doing some shit,
That's interesting. Now, I've read something about these these lizard videos. You used to make videos. You actually kind of went viral with videos maybe before you even thought about the music thing. What are these lizard videos that you used to make?
All right, so I would find a lizard, and they have a lot of them where I live. I know when I come up here, people are like confused, like where do you get those from? Where they think I have a pet lizard that I just they'll be fake or something, but they have them scattered where I live, and I'll just catch them and put them on my nose. And I actually did do that as a child, and I don't know, this is social media now, so I just
people
recorded
just loved it, man.
Fucking loved it.
That's hilarious. So where did not that Water's this crazy complex song. It's kind of just a feel good, fun song that people obviously loved, to the 90s and millions of streams that it has now just on SoundCloud alone. Where did the idea, were you just messing around? Were you just saying stuff that came to your head? Like, why Water?
That's the whole thing. There was really no idea behind it. It was just a freestyle. And it did, put up freestyle, just numbers, until I actually came out with a video for it. And then it was like, people started catching on to it, which was really kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The video looked fun too, man. I love the video. Whose dog is that? You're like on a boat, you're hanging out with a bunch of friends, you're holding the dog. Is that your dog?
Nah, it was a friend's dog. They brought it, and I said, "Come here," 'cause I love animals, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite animal between like a lizard and a dog? Who you going with?
Between lizard and a dog, of course, mammals, bro.
Okay.
I love
you
mammals.
gotta stay loyal to the mammals.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite animal though?
I never thought about that. It probably would be a dog, but I do have a specific type of dog.
What kind of dog, man?
I love huskies,
yeah,
German shepherds, and golden retrievers, bro.
I like all those too, man. I
like big
that
dogs,
for sure.
bro.
Definitely.
I would take a lizard over a little dog, bro.
You would? You would rather a pet lizard?
Yeah, over a little dog.
Yeah, lizards can get pretty big depending on the kind of lizard. So Water is now off of. It's an official track on your debut project. You call it an album or a project? What's the deal with it?
It's a mixtape.
Okay, it's a mixtape. So your debut project, the mixtape, the Booty Tape, it's out now. Congratulations! It's already got like 25 million streams on Spotify, a bunch of different services. But why make the Booty Tape? Because I know that you've said your goal probably isn't sales, right? And you don't even know what to expect from sales because there's no one really to compare yourself to. You're a very unique artist. But why make a tape like that? Why not just do singles, and why not keep going viral on the various services? Why make the Booty Tape?
It's a collection of all the bullshit they like. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It really is. It's a mixtape, bro. And when I think about the word mixtape, it's really exactly what the fuck it sounds like. A mixtape, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
Did you grow up loving mixtapes? Like you think about that kind of like golden era of mixtapes?
I didn't honestly. I would see hard physical copies of albums like Tupac that they will have laying around, like my mom or somebody. But my first actual mixtape I ever bought was, my first one I ever received was Usher. And it had that Yeah song on it. I'll never remember. It was number 2 or number 3 on it. I can't remember.
Yeah. No, absolutely, man.
But it was just a gift. So I didn't really think too much of it. But my first one I ever bought, I think, was Lil Yachty, like a year ago.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. One of those summer songs.
I think it was summer songs too.
Well, you bring up Yachty, and I want to talk to you about this because you and Yachty have similar paths. I mean, I don't think he loves school like you love school from what I've read and what I've heard about Yachty. But you guys both eventually made the decision to leave school. And I'm sure there's probably, some fans watch right now that may make music themselves and, maybe putting up numbers on SoundCloud or other services and maybe thinking about, do I stop doing the school thing? Do I go full-time with the music? What was the sort of the moment for you where you realized, all right, it's not school, it's music for me?
So, for one, I wouldn't just really encourage leaving school because nothing is really guaranteed. But when I did leave, it was whenever I actually started getting booked for stuff, and people wanted to, fly me out and wanted to see me in different areas. And then that would go bad with my grades and shit. Then I'd start failing. So it was more of me putting everything to the side, putting school to the side instead of me being. I never said fuck school. Yeah. I don't think I have. If I did, I lied. I say a lot of shit. So, but it's never been that. It's just I know my grades would hinder from that. Like
Definitely.
Me being flown out and then trying to come back and doing this. So it's more of me putting it to the side, bro.
So is that the advice you would give to any aspiring artists right now that are in college currently? Is wait until you're almost forced because of the developments in your career to leave school? I would say if you're completely confident in whatever career you want to pursue away from school, I mean, leave school if you want to, but that's not really recommended for me. But like mine was, guaranteed you're getting paid for this, so let me do this. Right.
But I probably would have never left. It was just, nah, bro.
Yeah.
I had to actually have a reason for me to not, be going to school anymore.
Smart way to do it. Let's talk about the booty tape. I want to get back to this. You opened the booty tape with, in a pretty unique way, I think it's fair to say. It's an older woman. I've read it's like, I don't know anything about this YouTube series, but I guess some kid gets his mom to like watch trending videos and she probably hates on him most of the time, right?
Course, yeah.
So she's just, she's just being the biggest critic of you in the world, saying really mean stuff about you, and you open your tape with that. Why open your mixtape with that?
I don't know. It's fire. I don't know. That was fire.
I mean, it was cool open, man. It had my attention immediately.
Yeah, it grabbed a lot of people's attention, and that's what I meant to do. So.
Are you immune to that sort of criticism? Are you do you have enough self-confidence where that stuff doesn't bother you?
It doesn't. I mean, my name's Ugly Guy, bro.
Right. Yeah. No, I mean, that's why I asked, right?
Yeah. This, I think I enjoy the love I get, but I do actually enjoy the hate I get, but I don't, take it personally. Okay. But I do enjoy, people, being outspoken.
What do you do with it? You say you enjoy it. Like, what do you do with the hate when you see the hate?
I mean, I'm not going to change for it. It's just funny seeing people's opinions. It's funny, yeah. Whether they're mad
just having
or
a good
angry,
time.
I'm just having fun.
Exactly.
So, I don't know what would make me actually feel some type of way about somebody being negative. I don't know what it would take, but it's funny to me.
Yeah.
The same way people are, support me. That's funny as hell too.
You think it's funny that people are supporting you?
Yeah.
Right. So you're just having a good time with it. Everything's kind of funny. Everything's kind of
Really?
light and keeping it nice. Another track off the booty tape, kind of along the same lines of what we're talking about with that unique opening, is the diss track you essentially wrote on yourself. Fuck Ugly Guy.
Yeah, fuck him, bro.
Yeah. So tell me, like, the thought process behind that. We've got like. I can't think of many tracks, maybe a Kill Jay-Z more recently, but that are sort of like self-critical and essentially a diss track against yourself. So where did the idea to do that come from?
I feel like if you can, for one, like I think I'm big on like self-acceptance, bro. Mm-hmm. So I feel like just once you accept yourself and for what it is, you're happier. I think a lot of people do, I feel like a lot of people live for other people or live for an image or something. But I think you just have to accept yourself, your true self first, and that. So fuck Ugly Guy. Yeah.
So somebody you shout out on Water is 21 Savage, right?
Yeah.
And I've heard that you said in some interview somewhere you were like 21's a goat, I'm a goat, we're all goats, right? We're all greatest of all
21 a
time.
goat. He's fine, bro.
Right.
He's so like he's so much of a hood guy. But then he's like, he started making music like at the fucking perfect time, so he's getting all these, wavy supporters, like these new artist supporters, these kids supporters, and it's just so funny how he has all these kids supporters just talk about this grimy ass
right?
shit, and it's fucking fire, bro.
But I wanted to kind of open up a larger discussion here and get your opinion on this. I know, like, Kanye, around the time that he released Pablo earlier last year, he was kind of talking about this idea of there only being one top guy and hip-hop being so adversarial is kind of outdated, and he thought it was more of a community now, and everybody can coexist, and it's not that it's not so competitive, because I think hip-hop's always going to be competitive, right?
I would say that the way he explained it, that's the way it should be.
Right. Is that how you see it?
In fact, that's the way it actually kind of is, but they're not, they're not going to, go about it that way.
Right.
But he was being right about that. But,
Do you think that's the new wave in hip hop? Like, you think of a Yachty who's just like, he's happy to be happy.
Yeah.
You're obviously having a good time with your music right now, not taking anything too seriously. Is that sort of the new wave that you feel, this new generation that you're definitely a part of?
I think the new wave is more of, better energy and just like giving off better vibes,
Yeah.
But it's not something to be taken too seriously, bro. Not
Right.
too seriously. Not for you to, end up feeling some type of way for like somebody's fucking up the hip hop culture.
Yeah.
It's just like changing. Always been changing though.
Yeah. So what are you looking forward to the rest of the year, man? What are your goals? And just to continue to put out music that people enjoy, or
continue to put out music people enjoy. Basically, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Just clean and simple. You don't have any other.
I do. Of course, I want to be on a tour. Of course, probably gonna end up touring.
Okay.
Overseas shit.
Right on. Are you getting requests from overseas already, or getting some feelers from over there?
Of course.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, man. All right, Ugly God, congratulations on the success, and
Thank you.
we look forward to see what you do next, man.
Of course, bro.